Well, it was a new and improved and more dastardly Dr. Robotnik. I think this time he's 3.0 times 1,000. And he, he comes back not only filled with vengeance and gigantic chip on his shoulder, the size of the Grand Canyon, but he comes back having dabbled in the mushroom planet. I don't know what he got into over there, but something happened. He carved off all his hair because that, frankly, was the hair of a loser. He lost that battle, the initial battle. And the mustache was just an outward manifestation of ego. And it really is commensurate with the size of his ego. And so he comes back not as just a brilliant genius who wants to do evil things. He comes back in his own mind now as a demigod. I think the thing that excites me with Robotnik is the look of the transformation, the way it keeps evolving, the way the megalomaniacal energy keeps evolving, keeps growing. It's the nothingness, the creeping nothingness that is taking over his soul and eventually the whole world. So I can't wait till they see the transformation of the character when he gets the emerald energy and the play that he does, the kind of, I can be here, but I can be over there too. And now that I'm quantum with my evil, I can speak like a Moog synthesizer, and he can play and have fun with his own evil and his own abilities. But also, the mech is really cool. The robot, that the manifestation of him as a gigantic robot that he controls from within the brain, suspended on Tesla-like energy and coils, in midair and controlling this mechanism with his mind. It's really fun. It was incredibly uncomfortable to do, but really fun at the same time. And I cannot wait to see what the digital geniuses do with all that. The Emerald Cave, to me, was a really fun set, reminiscent of an Indiana Jones kind of thing, and we kind of do tribute to Indiana Jones in that, in a comedic way. But also, the most uncomfortable I was in the film was hanging from those harnesses and doing that electric brain of the giant robot. They had a way of kind of projecting these wild things behind me so I could really get a sense of how it was going to be in the actual film. And we would play incredible, like raunchy death metal music and stuff like that while I was making my little motions and my gun pantomimes. And Pantera was big in those shots. We would, respect, walk. Are you talking to me? That kind of stuff. And so I had a lot of fun on those. Knuckles is the muscle man. Knuckles is the guy who's going to do the enforcing. Robotnik, yeah, he's formidable. He's got a good brain, but he can't bust down walls like Knuckles can. And Knuckles was his way off the mushroom planet. And not only that, but he'll use anybody he can use. If you have a special talent for something that can be used for evil purposes, Robotnik is right there with you, your biggest fan. But don't turn your back, because he really doesn't need you all that much once the job is done. Since the first film came out, I think people have fallen in love with the idea of this being actually brought to life. I think they saw right out of the gate that we were concerned about, what they felt and how they felt about how the characters are depicted. And I certainly want to do a good job with Robotnik so that they feel they got the experience of it coming to life. I love that. I love that. And gamers are really dedicated. Once they love something, they are the best kind of fans. I mean, they really are religious about it, and you better make them happy, you know? So I hope they're happy with it. I think it's going to a cool place, and I think Sonic turned out to be a cool collaboration between the fans and the creators.